Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's been about 3 or 4 years since I filmed a video, a budgeting video. So little update. Last time you guys saw me, I was in nursing school. I am now I'm a registered nurse. I work in a level 1 trauma ICU. Which is very educational and challenging in the most adventurous ways, and I absolutely love my job. So now I can actually stuff with a full paycheck instead of what I was getting before, which was my nursing assistant paycheck, and I was working part-time. Now I work full-time. Let me adjust this because I don't like how this is a little bit out of frame. But other than that, updates. Last time you guys saw me, I was 23 years old. Now I am 27. I have a 1.5-year-old. I do live with my boyfriend, and he actually is going to school full time right now up until December. So it is just my income up until December. So cash envelope stuffings will be looking a little different from time to time, and that's just basically because it depends if I pick up an overtime shift to pay for something or if it's just my basic income. So that being said, welcome to my channel. Basically, my goal is to be able to provide a good life for my child as well as be able to take care of my family. Our goal is to be able to afford a house at some point and to pay off all debt. So I do not have currently any student loans. I did pay that all off. COVID was very giving to nurses, especially if you picked up overtime, which I did. I was working 5-6 days a week, so I was able to pay off all my debt, luckily. But my boyfriend does have his debt, so I'm helping him with his finances and just as an overall household income to make us debt-free, to be able to afford a house and give our daughter the life that we imagine for her. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Any questions, comments, drop them down below, and let's get started. So I did already do my budget breakdown. So let me zoom you guys in here, right here. So this is my budget breakdown. So right here, this is what I had planned. This is not my typical paycheck. Usually I plan to be $2,500 or $2,250 depending. But I actually did pick up overtime shift and worked a holiday, so I got $3,386. So broke it down. My rent, $1,700. That does stay on my checking account. Gas is $50. That also stays on my checking account. Internet is $91. And this is for the household. Like I said, my boyfriend is currently in school, so it is just my income just for now. So internet is $91 currently for the both of us. Credit card has been paid off, again, from picking up overtime shifts, which is awesome. Groceries, I take out in cash. Spending, I take out in cash. That did leave me with $1,145, and I have the breakdown on the other side. So it's not that organized. I'm still working out my system, but for now, this works for me. So I will put this off to the side. And I did already go to the bank. So this is my bank bag. I got it on Etsy. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Okay, so I'm still learning how to work all this out. But this is my bank bag. So I got this off Etsy. So I did already go to the bank and already broke everything down. I got this from Simple Budget Designs right here. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. So came out to being $1,545 because that included the $300 for groceries, $100 for shopping, spending money for myself, and then the $11.45 that I had as extra for this income. So broke everything down right here, and I literally just hand it to the teller, get everything done. So I should have 7 $100 bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I should also have 14 $50 bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Just have everything facing the same way. 20, I have 6 of the 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know about you guys, but I like it all facing the same way. You guys can't even see that's not in frame. I'll get the hang of this. It's a learning curve. And then I got one $10 bill and 3, there it is, 3 5s. Okay. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. All right, so envelope system. So I did redo my envelopes from the last time you guys saw me. So even though I wasn't recording everything, I was still doing my cash envelope system. So let me zoom you guys out a little bit more. So as far as it goes for cash envelopes, I completely redid it. I do have a new system, so learning my system as well. So over here, I have, this is one of the like challenges that you can get from Etsy. So I have 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. So basically I just put this in my, I take out of my wallet whatever I didn't use. So if I go to a category, let's say groceries, and I didn't use my full grocery budget, then whatever I don't use when I'm restuffing that envelope, I'll put in here. And I have saved about $733. So I do like doing this instead of forcefully putting money in, like budgeting to put money in, having just like that extra that I put in here and just set it aside, I absolutely love. Speaking of, let me go grab my wallet real quick. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this. I'll figure out my way. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down below because I'm still searching. And I'm not doing this for any reason other than I was lost as a college kid, trying to figure out an income, trying to figure out, you know, if you're not taught this and it's hard and you kind of struggle with being able to get a credit card so young and using it for ridiculous items and putting yourself in debt, especially with education being so expensive. It was hard to educate myself, so I learned the Dave Ramsey, the cash envelope system, and it really helped me. So I'm hoping this helps inspire other people, or if you have any questions or comments or even suggestions on how to make something better, by all means, please leave it down below. Help me out. And if you have any questions that I could help you out with, please let me know. I absolutely love the cash envelope system, and it truly and honestly has helped me out so much. But anyways, other than my rant, I'm over. Over my rant. This is my cash envelope wallet. So I just have here, I don't keep my debit cards in here. I have those attached to my keys. But I did get this off Etsy. But this is from Simple Budget Plans. I absolutely love how modern her things are. So I do purchase a lot from her. And I'll link it down below. But basically, I just have in here, I keep at all times groceries, eating out for, you know, when we order out, spending money for me. Amaya is my daughter, so she has her envelope. Household for any household supplies, pets, and this is for my dog and my cat for litter, food, grooming, which actually I have here for when I need to go again. I have $20 for litter, grooming $30, credit card for whenever I buy something on my credit card that I was supposed to use cash for. I put it in here to drop off at the bank the next time I go. Extra, I do like to keep extra money on here, so whenever it's time to fill this again, I'll take this out, put it in that challenge like I said, and just help accumulate some money. Date night, it was my boyfriend and I's birthday yesterday, so I'm the 13th, he's the 15th, so we celebrate on the 14th. So I have some date night money here, and then receipts because I do use that for my Fetch rewards. So I'll put that off to the side. So first things first, I'm going to be taking for my wallet. I do put $300 aside for groceries, $150 per week. So I do split that up. So I have 200s that I take. Actually, let me use these because no offense to them, but they're not the prettiest. So I'll spend those ones. And 250s, and I do 150 for each week. So I will put 150 in my wallet. So let's go here, and I will put 150 like that. Let me zoom you guys in. It's all about the zooming, getting your zooming right in YouTube. So 150 in my groceries envelope right here, and then 150 will go to my envelope. I have one more thing to stuff. So I do $100 every 2 weeks for my spending. I do think it's important for you to budget spending money. Sometimes I go overboard, sometimes I go underboard, but I don't want to be on such a strict budget that I can't afford to splurge a little bit on myself. And I will use this, like if I want to get a haircut, my nails done, whatnot, I will use this money as well. So $50 is going to go into my spending envelope for next week, and 50 will go into my wallet. So I'll put 50 right here, like so. For now, that's it for now. I do have, so my boyfriend and I kind of split up for my daughter. We split her daycare 50-50, and then we split up what we pay for. Like for example, he will pay for her college plan that we have for her, and that's almost equivalent to a little bit less for me to pay her diaper subscription. So I pay her diaper subscription every month, and then he pays for her college plan, which is something awesome. We use Honest for my daughter, and I will say it's pretty awesome. We do save money. It's delivered right to our door. Shipping, I believe, is free, but anything I needed to add on, like for example, if she goes to her grandmother's house and they need extra wipes, or her daycare runs out of wipes and we don't have any at the house, for my next subscription, I can add on wipes and it's 20% off. So anything that you add to your subscription, even if you just do it one time, you can get 20% off. So that has saved us a little bit of money, which is always nice because kids are expensive. So that is it for my wallet for right now. I will get money for her a little bit later. So for this, and I am waiting, so my cash envelopes aren't set exactly how I want them. So right now, right here, I have the one I use for my variable expenses, I want to say. Like these are ones that I can take money out, add money in, but it's not like fixed. And then here are my sinking funds. However, as you can see, I have a lot of them. But they're actually split up in two. So I have my sinking funds, and then back here, these are my low priority sinking funds. So I am waiting for another binder so I can split those up. But for now, this is what we are working with. So let me zoom you guys in a little bit right here. So Now for the actual envelopes. So she, right now, I don't have any money for her for the month, but she's pretty set. And in a few days, I'll have money for her. Gas, I always keep 50 in here. I keep my gas on my debit card, like I said, just because it's easier for me. But I always keep 50 just in case we are short 1 week. We have money for that. So groceries, my groceries envelope. I don't know about you guys, but I always like to plan for an emergency. So I do have these tabs I, again, got off Etsy. And I always keep $200 on hand. And that basically is just if for some reason we have family coming into town, we're short, we need to buy something, we're out of baby food, whatever the reason is, and we didn't budget for that, that we have these extra $200. So I always keep that in there. So groceries will always have those $200 unless we use them, and then I'll have to replenish it, but hopefully not. But anyways, so $150, and that'll be for next week. Oof, I'm sweating because I'm so nervous because I haven't filmed in so long, and I don't even have people in front of me. I'm literally just talking to a camera, and I'm spurching a little bit, but you guys didn't need to know that. But anyways, so then we have spending. So spending is going to be getting 50, and that is for next week, if I even use it, honestly. If I don't, what I like to do with my spending money is I do like to go to put this in with like if I want to get my lashes done, my nails done, I will put that in there. And honestly, because we're on such a tight budget right now for the next few months, lashes and nails are actually stuff that I do at home. I've learned to just do it at home, so I will fund that when I have time, honestly. But anyways, next up is going to be, so I basically did my weekly. So, and by that I mean my groceries and my spending, I always put that as a part of my budget. Whatever I have extra kind of goes to different items, whatever is a priority at that time. So right now I'm going to put in this envelope, I have eating out, which is going to be getting 50, and I put a $50 bill, and I'm actually going to be putting that in I'm gonna put it in here. I don't wanna have it in my wallet because then I might use it, to be honest, and you have to limit yourself. Like I actually have to put limits on myself because I will use it, unfortunately. I'm not that self-disciplined. Other than that in there, I do have hair is also getting $50. I do keratin, so right now I have enough for a haircut, but I do also get keratin every 6 months. So I'm trying to slowly save up for that if at all possible. If not, that's okay. So I will save $50 right here. So that currently has $50 for the keratin, and then I have haircut. I put $50 for my haircut, $10 for tip. I don't know if it's actually going to be that much, but I always like to just have it just in case. So 50 and a 10. And I got just like the emergency tab with the groceries. I also have a tab coming in for that for keratin or hair treatments, or just to separate, just because, I don't know, I like it when things are nice, neat, and organized. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Other than that, that is hair. Clothing's not getting anything. Toiletries is not getting anything. Beauty, no. Makita, Mimi. So Makita is my dog. Mimi is my cat. Jason, that is my boyfriend. He's going to be getting 20. And he has nothing in there so far. So just $20 just for him. And miscellaneous credit card. I think that's it. I think that's it for these ones, for the variable ones. Let me see. Yeah. that's it for these ones. So then we're gonna be going more so into my sinking funds. Like I said, I'm gonna try to organize this a little bit better. So for the big papa, for my sinking funds, which hopefully that binder comes in soon because this is gonna be a little crowded. Okay, so for car, I put $55 for my car, and right now, currently, I have a 500 placeholder, so that is currently in the bank. $755 for that. Then let's see, car, emergency, I put 50. They typically say, if you ever follow the Dave Ramsey system, he does say to have, that's my cuckoo clock. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I do have a cuckoo clock that goes off every hour. You get so used to it, but if you guys hear it, that is what it is. But if you ever hear of the Dave Ramsey system, he does say to have at least $1,000 in your emergency fund. So I do already have that. It is in the bank. And this is, again, money that I will not touch unless it's an emergency. But I do still want to build this a little bit more than $1,000, just because you never know if you need it for any reason. Having just $1,000, I don't think is enough, but at least having $1,000 is good, if that makes sense at all. So I have 1,000 in the bank and 50 that we just put in. Then medical, because medical stuff is expensive. So medical, I have in the bank 1,500, 600. So I have 1,600 in the bank. That is going to be getting 50. So I currently have 1,650 right there. So that is that. Then I have travel. So we do like to go to Orlando quite often. For Disney and whatnot, if possible. So I like to just keep this just in case. We do have Disney passes. So it's really just mostly gas and food. So I'll keep that, but that is not getting anything for right now. So it was $120. And we did not stuff that one. Invest is getting 25. So this is one that I just started. So I want to use this to put into my own personal Roth IRA. So I will be putting $25 in there. Hopefully this accumulates where I can put, I'm trying to put $25 a month into my Roth IRA and just kind of let it sit and accumulate to help better my retirement future, hopefully, so that my daughter doesn't have to take care of me, because we do not want that. For my daughter's birthday, I will be stuffing that. So basically what I do here, our goal is to have $500. Her birthday is in 7-8 months. I believe it's an April birthday. So for this, I want to have at least $500. We did do a big birthday for her first birthday. Second birthday, we're going to be more closed with just family. So my goal is $500. What I do is I do budget $100 for my daughter every month, just for food, clothes, if clothes don't fit her, because, you know, at that age, they're going through growth spurts like crazy. So I do have to get her some 18-month clothing, but I want to have $500. So what I do is whatever I have left over from that $100 that I didn't spend in her envelope, I kind of just transfer it over to here. So for her, she's going to be getting $50. So that's 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we have $170, which is pretty good. So that is right here. Next is hurricane prep. So I do live in Florida. Hurricanes are a big thing. I want to have money. I always volunteer to work during the hurricane, because as a nurse, you do make money for working the hurricane. So for hurricane prep, I just want to have this for if I need to board the animals, they always say to have cash on hand, which usually I would have used my emergency money, but now I want to have my own money. I also use this just to buy food to prep, items to prep if I need to bring it to hospital, or if my boyfriend and my daughter need it. So for hurricane prep, I'm putting $50 and $60. So, and that's all it is getting, so $60. And I know we're in the middle of hurricane season, so this is going to be for next year, obviously. Unless I, do really good, pick up some overtime and we can stuff this, but I wanna have at least $1,000 is my goal for this. So next, school, I believe, is getting 50. So my daughter does go to daycare, and I wanted to put this as school because obviously as she gets older, I'm still gonna need a school envelope because, for school projects, clothes, anything, fundraisers, whatnot, I want to have its own little envelope for that. So right now I do have registration because her daycare does have registration both for the fall and for summer. So we'll be setting aside money for the summer registration, clothes, meals, and supplies. So right now she's going to be getting $50, and I'll put that as registration because she's pretty good on the other stuff. I make her lunches and snacks every day, and then the school provides arts and crafts supplies. So she's pretty good there. And like I said, this is from Etsy, and I just like using it just to kind of separate what each item is for instead of having them just all together, especially if I have like a specific amount I need, like registration, I'll need a specific amount for summer and for fall. So that is school. So put that aside. Next up, Halloween Horror Nights. It's another thing that we do. On my boyfriend's side of the family, they kind of do this every year. It's a tradition for them to do Halloween Horror Nights, and they'll do Halloween Horror Nights, then Busch Gardens the next night. So they kind of have it as a whole tradition. So for that, every year I want to save tickets, transportation, and food. This year was already gifted to us because obviously we're on a very tight budget, so that was very sincere. So I don't have anything for that. Let's see, what else do I have here? I don't have anything for debt. Amaya's savings, these are my daughter's savings. So I have for her, and this is just my money, my boyfriend has money on his account for her. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, $5,000 and $100, which I think it is in my low priority because I think $5,100 for a 1-year-old is more than enough for right now. Anniversary has nothing. Vacation. So I am going to be going on a vacation with my daughter soon in November. So I have money set aside for that. My goal is to have 500, I'm hoping, because the ticket's already paid for. So I want to have money for clothing I need to buy her because it is going to be in a colder area in November. Obviously in Florida, we don't know what cold is, right? So I'm going to need to buy her some clothes. But I do have these little separators in here. So I have for flights, food, transportation, and supplies for just a regular vacation that I would be planning. So vacation's getting 440. So 1, 2, 3, 400, and one. Let's get crisper ones. 1, 2. So 440. So I believe I already hit my goal, which is awesome. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 60, 80. I did that wrong. 20, 40, 60, 80. I said it right. I did it wrong. Okay. So 580, perfect. So we have hit our goal for that, which is awesome. I can go out and get her some little winter clothes. I don't know how often I'm gonna use it in Florida, and she grows so quick, but hey, it is what it is. Home decor is getting nothing. Gifts is getting $50. I use this for like birthdays, for family birthdays, for if I want to get a friend a gift for, if something happened in their life, whatnot. So I do have this as gifts. That is getting $50. So I have $150, $200, and we do have some family birthdays coming up for one of my nephews. So gifts, pets is getting nothing, and pets is my emergency pets fund. It does have $1,000 in it. It is a low priority sinking fund right now just because I have other things I gotta save for first, but it does already have $1,000 and they are on a vet plan. So if something were to occur, I do get 8% off on that, but hopefully, I'm not gonna put that juju out there. Work is getting some money. Work is getting $20. I'm gonna use, so for work, that is as a nurse, like paying for scrubs. For my birthday, I just asked for a new pair of sneakers because that is very important to have some good pair of shoes since we're on our feet all day. I do need a scrub cap for work, working in the ICU. We don't know what kind of patients we're gonna get. Sometimes they are 1-to-1 just because they have an infectious disease, or just to have in case I need to go back sometimes we have to bring them to a specialty operation or in service or something. So I just wanted to have a scrub cap, so putting money aside for that. And then I have date night, treat yourself, family visits. This is for future baby. That is low priority right there. It is in the future, way far in the future. Family fun, which right now I can use my spending money if I really wanted to, but I did want an envelope just to save for that. And then Christmas is fully funded. So I have a fully funded right here. I planned $1,500 for Christmas, and I use that from an extra paycheck to fund that. So this is done. So next up, what I am going to do is going to be this one. So this is my 10,000 savings challenge. This I'm actually going to use as a down payment on a house. So this is going to take a while to fill out, but I am filling out these two boxes right here. So 85 and 90. So I have right here, I just put them together, and that is total. I haven't taken this out, so let me use it. 85 plus 90 equals 175. So 100, 150, 60, 70, and 5. So I will put that in there. So let me use this. So this is my 100 envelope challenge, which these are just so cute, honestly, which I do want to use, don't get me wrong, but obviously right now this is not a big priority, but I do like having it right there. So I'm going to be filling out, and again, if you can guess, the 100 envelope challenge is from Simple Budgets, and this one is Budget with Judy, and I'll link everything from Etsy down below. So I'm going to be doing 85 and 90. So that is, again, 175. Slowly but surely we will fill this out. So this first section right here is supposed to be a total of $900 that I will have in here when I am done. So hopefully, $900. So hopefully that will add up slowly in time, and I can put it for a down payment for a house. I mean, 10,000 is not going to be enough, but that's just my portion. Who knows how much my boyfriend will have once he starts working. But yeah, that's it for right now. I know it's kind of sporadic because I didn't film for 4 years, and here I am coming back saying, hey, look at my videos. But if you guys have, I do hope to come back into this because I do really love cash envelope stuffing and budgeting. I mean, I honestly do really love it. So if you guys have any suggestions, you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.